The Peruvian Andes are an awesome sight. These majestic, snow-dusted mountains stretch the length of Peru and have witnessed the rise and fall of many civilizations. By 3000 BC, highlanders were cultivating a wide range of crops in this difficult landscape. Hardy, life-sustaining foods such as gourds, corn, and quinoa. Then as now, tubers were a mainstay of the Andean diet. More than 4,000 varieties are native to these highlands. Nutritious crops that sustained the legendary Inca Empire, whose territory spanned most of South America. Millions of visitors travel to the Peruvian Andes every year to visit Cusco and the surrounding sacred valley of the Inca, cradle of the Incan civilization and later a stronghold of the Spanish viceroyalty. Strolling the cobblestone streets of Cusco is like entering the ancient world of Babylon, with speakers of Quechua, Spanish, Italian, French, Dutch, German, and English blending seamlessly on the streets. Potatoes provide the foundation of the Andean diet, a picture that sounds bleak until you learn that Peruvian potato varieties number in the thousands. A stroll through the Cusco market provides a glimpse of the tantalizing potato options. At some stalls, the selections extend almost as far as the eye can see. Coque Ocio owns 5 restaurants in Cusco. Not surprisingly, he knows the best vendors in the market. Shopping the stalls with him is a fast-paced introduction to the Andean kitchen, a nutritionist dream cuisine based on quinoa and other whole grains, dried favas, chickpeas and other legumes, amaranth, fresh and dried corn, chuño, or freeze-dried potatoes, knobby Andean tubers such as oca, mountain herbs such as huacatai, a marigold relative known as black mint, cheeses of obvious Spanish influence, and ají peppers in vivid Crayola box colors.
Ají limo, we use for ceviche, this one, and you can get, in all colors, white, green, red.
In the Andes, dietary protein comes largely from legumes, freshwater fish, cheese, and from the tasty guinea pig, or cuy. A special occasion meat in Peru, guinea pig gets the royal treatment in the outdoor ovens at Pachapapa, Chef Ocio's establishment in Cusco.
So this is a traditional guinea pig. It's it's expensive animal to buy, so normally it's eaten in a holiday or some important dates. It's not like a common food for the general public, no. Traditionally, it's cooked, roasted, and it's seasoned with huacatai, which is a typical herb, which you can see there, and some spices, cumin and ají panca, which is one of our dried chilies, and basically that's it. The inside is stuffed with the garlic and the huacatai, and then roasted. No? People like to, when they come, they heard about eating guinea pig, so they want to see this, they want to see the whole animal with the head and feet and everything.
Many Andean cooking vessels are made of clay, a porous material that conducts heat slowly and imparts an indescribable taste. Even clay roof tiles are enlisted as a cooking medium, perhaps for a whole filleted Andean lakefish stuffed with tomatoes, garlic, olives, and ají limo, a Peruvian pepper. Clay pots seal in the juices and concentrate the aromas when meats and herbs are cooked in a wood oven, a technique that Chef Ocio demonstrated for the visiting team from the Culinary Institute of America and Unilever Food Solutions.
This is the adobo. So basically it's the pork meat, which will be leg or butt, and that's the ají panca paste, So there we have oregano, we have cumin, we have bay leaves, we have the pancake chili paste, we have onions, you know, pepper, garlic, puree paste, and we put the chicha, which is the corn beer, you know, fermented corn beer, which is a typical drink in the Andes, also in the coast, but it's basically has an acidic flavor, you know, which will be like cooking with almost like white wine or something. This we marinate overnight, at least 5 hours, 4 hours, no? Okay. So then we take the meat out, no? We take the meat out and we sear the meat, and then we put everything together again in the clay pot and put it to cook in the stove. No? So this is how that will look, you know, after cooking 2 hours. No? So you have the very tender pieces of pork with the juices of the onion thickens up the preparation, and normally it's eaten like, it's almost like a soup, and it's eaten with bread. As I told you, it's sometimes even a breakfast food, you know. People, there are some streets in Cusco, you might go one of these days, that they have only adobo places. So people, after drinking a heavy night, they go, you know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning and have this with bread for breakfast.
Huatia, a pre-colonial beef stew made in a clay pot, gets its signature Peruvian flavor from chicha de jora, corn beer, and from the masses of fresh herbs that line the pot, top and bottom.
This is the huatia, which is a beef which has been marinating with, again, the corn beer, the chicha, the jora, spices, cumin, garlic, pepper, onions, and basically oregano too. And we are going to take the meat out first. We're going to sear it in the, you can sear it or in a pan or in the grill here. Vamos a, really quickly, we sear that. Okay, pásame esto, Teo. And we are going to set herbs in the, you know, in the bottom. A little of all the herbs. That's cilantro, the other one was rosemary, this is oregano, the hierbabuena, and the huacatay. Okay, so then we have the herbs on the bottom. We'll take the onions. We'll divide into two. So onions here and here. Okay. Put some of this liquid in both. Okay, we'll put a potato in there. And we'll get the meat, the seared meat heat, and then the more herbs. Okay, so that's ready. We cover it up. Teo. And we set in the oven for maybe 30 minutes in this case.
At the sophisticated restaurant overseen by Chef Ocio in Cusco's Museum of Pre-Columbian Art, rustic dishes like watia and roast cuy give way to fresh ideas. Ocio's New Andean or Novo Andino style is helping to put Peru at the forefront of international gastronomy.